If you're struggling to rank up in the new season, then this is the perfect video for you. I'm breaking down the exact tips that have helped me hit Unreal every single season. Follow these and you will rank up way faster. Let's get into it. So tip 1 is going to be game mode. Now, if you want to rank up fast, the game mode you pick matters. In solos, 1 elimination equals 1 full team wipe. And if you didn't know, a team wipe gives you a good amount of percentage every time you get one. So in solos, it'll be much easier to get a team wipe because it's only 1 kill. Whereas in duos or trios or squads, you need 2, 3 and 4 kills just to get 1 team wipe. So that's why solos is much easier to rank up fast. But one thing I will say is if you're better in a team mode, like duos, trios or squads, then this will be much better for you because this is going to make you rank up faster. Just because solos is overall easier to rank up in and faster doesn't mean it's the easiest for you. So if you're someone who is better in the team modes, then you should definitely play team modes. What you need to remember is this is how to rank up fast, but it's how to rank up fast in your own way. So if you're better in team mode, play team modes. If you're better in solos, play solos. Just find what's better for you and run with it. Now the second tip is going to be finding a drop spot. Now what a lot of people do in ranked is they land different POIs every game and wonder why they're not ranking up. This is one of the main reasons why you will not be ranking up. You need to find a drop spot and stick to it, and you need to master it. Now you may be thinking, how can I find a drop spot? What you need to do, you need to ask yourself, are you a passive player or an aggressive player? If you're someone who's passive, then landing that unknown or low-key POI is better for you. But if you're an aggressive player, landing in places where there's a lot of players and like to take risk to get that better loot, landing a named POI is better for you. So just ask yourself, am I an aggressive player or am I a passive player? Then decide what POI is perfect for you. Now moving on to tip 3, which is off spawn. Now off spawn is the most important part of your game. Now the reason for this is if you have a bad off spawn, then it summarizes how the rest of your game may be. So for example, if you land and you don't get good loot and then all game you're looking for scraps, it's going to be much harder to rank up fast because if you get pushed whilst doing that, you're going to lose percentage and it's going to slow down your rank progression. Now ways to win off spawn and have a good off spawn is having a drop map. Now if you don't have a drop map, you need to invest in one. Having a drop map is going to benefit you much more than not having one. It decides the fine margins between having a good off spawn and having a bad off spawn, because many players nowadays have a drop map. So if you're wondering why your drop's bad and theirs is good, it's because they probably have a drop map. Now a good website is Fortnite GG to create your drop maps. This will help you out in the long run and will definitely help you win off spawn more. So now you've got a good drop for off spawn. Now you need to make sure you've mastered your POI as I mentioned in tip 2. So learn your drop spot inside and out, know the chest spawns, the floor loot and rotations you can do, and always have a backup plan. If someone lands at the house you're landing at, think to yourself, right, I'll land at this house. Always have that plan B, because sometimes plan A doesn't work. Don't ego challenge if you're underlooted. Playing smart will keep you in the game. Remember, your early game is your foundation. Win it consistently and the rest of the match becomes 10 times easier and sets you up for that mid game. Now tip 4 is going to be mid game. Now going into mid game, one of the most important things is having a good loadout. So in my opinion, this is what you should be carrying in the new season, as there's so many different ARs and shotguns and new loot to choose from. I'm going to be giving you the best loadout that you should be carrying. So firstly, starting with your AR, you should be carrying the DLT-19 blaster rifle. Now in my opinion, all ARs are pretty strong this season. This one just gets the slight edge because it beams from long range and from close range, whereas the AR with the scope isn't good close range and the other AR isn't good long range, but this one is good both. So this should be the AR you're carrying. Now for the shotgun, I think there's only one clear answer here, and that is the ACP Scatter Blaster. This absolutely slaps. It hits for so much damage to the body and to the head. If you're carrying the BAM Scatter Blaster, you're missing out so much. I mean, the BAM Scatter Blaster does no damage in my opinion compared to the ACP. So in my opinion, you should be carrying the ACP Scatter Blaster because it's absolutely hits like a truck. Now moving on to mobility. Now there's only 2 sorts of mobility in ranked: shockwaves and the lightsabers. Now for heals, I know there has been slap juice that has been added, but in my opinion, big pots, megs or chug jugs are still a lot better than slap juice. So in my opinion, you should rather carry 3 meds, 3 bigs for chug jug.
That's the way you should have it. If you can't find a chug chug, then you should carry 3 meds, 3 bigs. Also, the bobs are still very OP, so carrying a bob is also a good heal to carry. Personally, I think this comes down to preference, but in my opinion, this should be your loadout for the mid game. So now you've got a good loadout for the mid game. Mid game is where the most players throw their rank. You've made it past off spawn, got a decent loadout, and it's all about playing smart and setting up for that end game. So what you need to do is rotate early and dead side. That means moving towards the edge of the zone where fewer players are rotating. It's quieter, safer, and gives you a better chance to avoid getting third partied. Now if you are dead side and you get pushed by a player, be confident and do not be scared to fight. Now the likely you get third partied dead side is going to be much lower than getting third partied in the middle of zone. So you can take a fight, but make sure you take the fight by being smart. Have control of the fight, and if you do get a third party, let the other 2 players fight out, then you be the third party. It's all about playing smart, but do not play scared. If you're someone who plays ranked, caring about their rank and plays scared because of that, then you're always going to have a slow progression ranking up. Never think about your rank, always play and be confident, because if you think about your rank, it just plays on your mind and then it gives you a bad mentality when you do die. So stop caring about your rank and have fun with it. Now tip 6, end game. Now if you can use the tips I've given you for off spawn and mid game, getting to end game is going to be super easy for you. Now why it's important to get to end game is because Fortnite values players getting to end game, because players normally who get to end game are good players and higher ranks. So getting kills end game rewards you way more than getting a kill mid game, because Fortnite see it as you're killing better players. It doesn't matter if you get to mid game and get 5 kills and die, because it doesn't reward you as much as getting 5 kills end game and dying, because as I said, players end game are normally better. This is why Fortnite rewards people for this. So getting to end game is crucial to ranking up fast, and this is what you should only care about unless you're very confident and you want to push mid game, push end game. That's when you will gain a lot of percentage. Now end game is the best time to rack up kills, because most of the time players are shambles and are easier to kill. The best thing to do is always rotate early to every zone and look back or look for players rotating in to get the easy kills from shambles players. It's going to benefit you into picking up easy eliminations, but to do this, as I said, you need good positioning, because having good positioning is going to get you way more kills than having bad positioning. So make sure end game you rotate early and you get good positioning, because this is going to set you up for the win. And this will only set you up for the win, but every game this will set you up to get even more wins, to rank you up even faster. If you made it this far into the video, you're already ahead of most players. Use these tips, play smart, and you'll be climbing to Unreal in no time. Drop a like and subscribe if you want more videos like this, and also comment your rank. I'm interested to know what rank you are. I'll be replying to as many as I can.